challenges. But here's the deal. So we're setting our face to April 9th, where we will be here on April 9th in Santa Maria. We're going to hold these 3 days gatherings.
Yes.
And then the 3-day...
So based on last year in the Passion Conference, we said, let's bring Lou in. Let's have Paul Cain, speak the vision. And so we began to formulate coming here for a conference setting. But then during the fasting and prayer, Lou calls and he says, I need to come for 10 full days to Santa Maria, California. It's okay.
Thanks.
10 full days to Santa Maria, California, and we're just going to rumble, we're going to pray, we're going to call out and birth, pushing into the birth of the called vision of stadium filled, the glory of God falling on earth. So everywhere there's this movement, and you're just coming here. You felt carve it out because you wanted to be here for 4/18.
Yes. And
4 terminal diseases. She had tuberculosis. She had cancer. She had, Mike Bickle tells the story in the prophetic history, 4 diseases that would kill her. She was inoperable, and they sent her home to die.
But the Lord spoke to her.
And he said, he appeared at her bedside in the middle of the night as she cried out to God. And she's praying, oh God, my son, let my son be born. And the Lord appears and says, daughter, be of good cheer. You will not die, but you will bear a son, and you will call his name Paul, and he will preach the gospel as Paul of old. And the angel of the Lord touched her body. Fire went through her body. She was instantaneously healed and went on to live to 104.
She
105?
She nurses
105.
She nurses Paul Cain, the baby, on her breasts that are completely restored.
Come on.
Come on. I read this story, and it's just amazing. And then I hear the story that when she's 104 years old and ready to die, this is the story that explodes within us. Do you want to tell it?
No, I don't know this part.
So I'll try to get it right. I'll try to get it right. But as I understand, she says to Paul, she's dying, Paul Cain, I have delivered many words to you, but the last word that I am going to give you is the most important word I will ever give to you and I will ever give to the world. And she goes into a coma without giving the word. And now he's very concerned she's going to die without getting the word. And so, as I understand, churches were praying that she would be raised out of the coma to deliver the word. She comes out of the coma and gives them the word. It says, the word is that the Lord is giving you Luke 4:18.
Wow.
The Spirit of the Lord is upon me because the Lord has anointed me. And he's given it to you and he's given it to the whole world. Luke 4:18. Goes back into the coma and then dies on 4:18 at 4:18. And that's my friends right there.
So you determined that you're coming here
on the 9th. I'm coming on the 9th to the 10th and 11th to do the 3 days and do whatever conference we were going to do. And then Paul has a dream. And in the dream, I'm standing there and my belt is hanging down something like this with 10 notches on the belt. And I say, does anyone want to extend their fast for 10 days with me?
Wow.
The 9th through the 18th, 4:18.
Wow.
It's 10 days. When I heard this and I was connecting, right at the time I was getting this word of Paul Cain, I said, listen, I refused to treat the prophetic casually. If there's 10 days, maybe we could be in a 10-day upper room where the Jesus movement could be birthed in St. Mary's.
Come on.
Maybe Jesus appeared, Joel chapter 2, for 40 days in Acts chapter 2, and then said, tarry here in the upper room for 10 days, and then outpouring of the Holy Spirit, the tongue of fire. What makes them so more significant than us? You say, well, Lou, I don't know. I don't know. I do know this. If I will honor the prophet's word and simply pray for 10 days, Luke 4:18, into California and Santa Maria, God will do something, whether he gives us the tongue of fire or not. But he might just visit us.
Come on.